Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a bright makeup look. So this is kind of 50s inspired. It's not 100% 50s makeup because I'm going to be using an orange based red lipstick. But I just thought because the weather's really nice at the moment outside and it's quite sunny, I thought I'd do something a little bit brighter than usual. So I'm going to start off doing my skin first, and I'm going to be using the Nars Sheer Glow foundation, and this is in the colour Punjab, and I'm going to be applying that with my Real Techniques brush. So I'm just going to pop some of that on now. Okay, so I've just finished doing my foundation, and now I'm going to be taking my concealer, and this is MAC Select Cover Up in NW15, and I'm going to be applying it with my MAC 287 brush. So I'm just taking it underneath my eye. I'm also just taking it a little bit just under my brow. You've got to work quite quickly with this because it sets. So if you just do one eye at a time, that way then you can blend it out easily without it sort of drying and then you can't move it at all. Okay, so I've just done both sides of my concealer, and now I'm going to pop on some bronzer. And I'm going to be using my Chanel Cream Bronzer, which is this one here. It's really, really lovely bronzer, this one, and it's really, really natural as well. So I'm just going to be taking it on my Real Techniques contour brush, swirling it in, and then what I like to do is I like to sort of just like take the excess off on my hand and then apply. Just apply it underneath the cheekbone. So I've just literally just applied it underneath my cheekbone. This is a really good product as well if your skin's quite dry, because obviously if you're going to use powders to contour and add definition to the face, it might dry the skin out a little bit more. So I really recommend that if your skin's a little bit more dry, or if you like something a bit more natural, then it's really, really pretty. So just really make sure you blend it in well. Okay, so now I'm just going to pop on some of my trusty Makeup Forever HD loose powder, and I'm just going to apply that through my T-zone and anywhere that I'm a little bit oilier. So I've just applied my powder to my T-zone, and I'm going to use a little bit of blush. Now, because the lip is going to be so bright, I don't want to put too much blusher on or use something maybe that's too bright, because it's just going to look too heavy and we really don't want that. So I'm actually going to use a little bit of MAC Style blusher, which is this one here. It's kind of like a peachy, goldy colour, and it's very, very natural, which is what I'm after. So I'm just applying it on my brush, swirling it in, tapping the excess off. And then if you smile, just going to apply that to the apples of my cheeks. And it's got like a really nice highlight to it as well because of the gold, so I won't need to use a highlighter on top of this, which is good because it saves you time as well. So I've just done my blusher, and now I'm going to move on to my brows. So I'm actually going to be using today the Anastasia of Beverly Hills Brow Wizz pencil, and this is in medium ash. So you know I like my dip down Anastasia Beverly Hills dip brow pomade, but when I'm doing a red lip I don't really want to use something so strong, so I'm going to go in with a pencil instead because this is just a bit softer. So I'm just going to brush my unruly brows through first, because I have crazy, crazy eyebrows. And I'm just going to apply it by starting underneath the brow, filling it in. So I've just applied that side there, and I've just brushed it out with the other end just to soften it a little bit. So I'm just going to do the other side now. So I've just done both sides of my brows, and now I'm going to move on to my eyes. So I'm going to start off by using the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I use this as my base for my eyeshadow to sort of help keep it on, stop it from creasing or smudging, stuff like that. So I'm just applying my brush into the paint pot. This is just a flat brush, and I'm going to apply that all over my eye. Okay, so I've just finished applying the paint pot to both of my eyes, and now I'm going to go in with my eyeshadow, and I'm going to start off by using a colour by MAC, and it's called Wedge, which is this one here. And I'm going to take this all over my lid with a MAC 217 brush. Okay, so I've just finished applying Wedge to both eyes, and you can see it just darkens it a little bit. Now, because my eyes are quite hooded, they need a bit of definition in the socket, or the crease as you would call it. So I'm actually going to start by applying another MAC eyeshadow from my MAC palette, and it's called Charcoal Brown, which is this one here. Again, using the same brush, I'm just swirling it in, tapping the excess off. I'm going to go in from the outside and just push it into my eye to get a little bit more definition there. So just like that, and now I'm going to be taking a clean brush. This is a MAC 224 brush, and I'm going to be blending the edges out. So I've just finished applying Charcoal Brown to both sides of my eyes, so you can see it's getting a bit darker and it's getting a bit more definition. So now I'm actually going to blend it out with a little bit of Cork eyeshadow by MAC, which is just a really nice warm colour. And I'm just dipping it in on my big fluffy brush. And I'm just going to apply that to the outside. So I've just done that, so now I'm going to make it a little bit darker on the outside, and I'm going to use a little bit of MAC Brown Down, which is this one here in the middle, on the same 217 brush. So these brushes are great because you can just use them for your eyeshadow and you can just keep working with them. So I'm just going to apply that to the outside in. So you can see it's just a little bit darker now, and now I'm actually going to go back in with Charcoal Brown, which is that one, on a really flat, sharp looking brush, and this is a 212 brush by MAC, dipping it in, and I'm going to take it underneath my eye. So I'm joining it up to the top and bringing it under. So I've just brought it underneath, attaching it to the top, and then I've brought it all the way in, and now I've got a clean brush and I'm just going to blend that in just on the edges so it's a bit softer. So I've just done that, and now I'm going to go back in with the darker colour I used in the outside of the socket, and I'm going to bring that a little bit underneath as well. And I'm just going to blend that again. There we go, so you can see it's just starting to come together a bit more, but I do need to apply some eyeliner just to give it a bit more shape on the top. So I'm going to be using MAC Blacktrack Fluidline, and I'm going to be using it on a 210 brush, so this is like a super fine eyeliner brush, so it's really good at making like a nice precise line. Apply that now along my lash line. Finished doing my eyeliner both sides, and now I'm going to be applying my MAC Full Slash Extreme Black Mascara. So this is really good at giving lots of length and volume to the lashes, so I'm going to apply that now. So I'm going to be popping on some lashes now, and I'm going to be using MAC No. 7 lashes. So I'm going to put them on my hand because the box has gone somewhere. And they're just really nice and lengthening. They also give quite a lot of definition, and they're sort of quite 50s, so that's what we want obviously. So when you're applying eyelashes, it's really important, once the glue's on the lashes, you just let them sort of like fan dry for a minute or so, because lots of people say to me when they're asking about lashes that they put them on but they slip and slide about. But if you just let them dry a little bit before you stick them on, they will stick straight away. So I'm just going to pop these on now. So I like to stick it into the centre and then do the inner corner, just like that. So you can really see the difference that lashes make. This is why I love lashes so much. So I'm just going to stick the other one on. So I've just got them on now, and I'm just going to wait for the glue to dry clear. So in the meantime, I'm going to get started on the lip. So I'm going to be using, like I said before at the start, a red but an orange based red, and I'm going to be using MAC Lady Danger lipstick, and I'm also going to be using MAC red lip pencil. So this is nearly run out, I need to get another one. So I'm going to apply the lip pencil first. So whenever you're using a red or a bright colour, it's always better to work up the lip instead of down, because if you work down it's going to close the lips up, make them look smaller. So I'm just going to pop on a little bit of lip conditioner, and then I'm going to apply my lip liner. So I've just done that, and you can also fill it in a little bit as well, so that's what I'm going to do now. So I've just done that. So I actually can't find Lady Danger in like normal lipstick form, so I'm actually going to have to just use, if I can get it open, I'm actually just going to have to use my lipstick palette. So this is what I use for freelance and stuff like that. So, ooh. So Lady Danger is this colour just there, so it's just like a super nice red orange colour, and I'm just gonna grab a lip brush and apply that. So I've got one of my favourite lip brushes here. This is a MAC 231 lip brush, and I'm just gonna dip it in, start applying that. So I've just applied Lady Danger all over on top of the red lip liner that I used, and just to finish off, I'm going to apply my NC15 NW20 MAC Chromographic pencil. So this is the pencil that I like to put inside my eyes to make them look a bit brighter. I like to use it if I haven't had much sleep, or if my eyes look a bit red or puffy, and it just brightens them a little bit. So I'm just going to run that into my waterline now. So yeah, that is my finished makeup look. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I thought I'd do something a little bit brighter. It's quite nice for the summer or for spring, and Lady Danger is just such a lovely colour anyway. I think it looks really nice on all skin tones, and yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.